It's my opinion that you need to stop working for other people as soon as you possibly can. That is one of the things that I want for myself. I'm looking for early retirement, and I would like to see you guys out there reach financial freedom and stop working for other people and making other folks rich just as soon as it's physically possible. Now, I know that in society, in the world, we need workers. You need people to be attorneys and pilots and firemen and police and every other sort of job that's out there. We do need those people all the time, but my goal is to put in the amount of time that I need to put in to get wherever I need to be financially, and for you all to do the same thing, and then be able to just essentially walk away and be able to do whatever it is that you want to do. The reason for this, and this is the biggest reason, as I've seen this happen a lot, is that there are too many people who are just one more year away for year and year on and on again. You know, they've reached their financial goals where they can retire. Either they have enough in their 401ks, they have enough passive income coming in, they have a pension that they can walk away with, but just forever and ever, they just don't pull the trigger. They don't walk away. And I've seen people die in the time that they're eligible to retire. They could have gone. They end up dying or getting killed in the line of duty, depending on if it's a hazardous thing. I've seen this happen. I've seen too many people die shortly after retirement. They've worked, retire, and I know people who have died 1 month after they have retired from their working career. And then I've also seen people that have worked their entire lives and continue to work past the time that they are able to retire, and they just keep going, and by the time they finally pull the trigger, they are too sick, too weak, too old to do the things that they want with their life. And so really, it's almost kind of a waste having this entire working career saving and then not being able to enjoy it. So that's why I encourage everyone to start side hustles, to start their own businesses so that they're working for themselves, making their own money, creating passive income streams, investing and what have you. And today I want to tell you guys about the way that I plan to retire with the help of Airbnb by the age of 42. And all I ask you in return is one like for the YouTube algorithm so that more people can see this video and so that they can hopefully reach their own financial freedom. So let's get right into it. So for me, Airbnb has really been the key to success, to getting to the point where I want to be financially so that I can hopefully retire early and then focus on the things that I want to do. When I look at retirement, I'm not looking at Mai Tais on the beach every single day. That will be a large part of it. What I am looking for is just the freedom to do whatever I want whenever I want. I don't want to have to try to negotiate a raise again. I don't want to have to beg for a day off or try to, only have a few days off, because I guarantee there's nothing more frustrating out there for folks than when they want to take a day off or they want to take the next day off or something, and they can't because they either don't have enough vacation days or too many people are already off, and that's super frustrating. And so that is my idea of retirement, is being able to work on whatever I want to, because I can almost guarantee you that I will probably work until the day that I die. When I tried starting out getting more passive income and investing in real estate, I tried long-term rentals for about 8 years. We started investing in long-term rentals in about 2013, and the growth just wasn't there as far as the income growth. When you're looking at long-term rentals, you're starting to look at a monthly take-home, if you can net $100 to $200 per door. And so like if you have a 4-family, that's 4 doors. If you have a single family, that's 1 door. But it just wasn't adding up quick enough. My total goal for retirement is to have $10,000 a month net income coming in. And for some of you guys out there, that's going to be a lot of money. For some of you guys out there, that may not be a lot of money. You may be easily making that every month right now, but that is what my goal is. And I'm not going to stop there. If I can get more than that, we'll continue to get more of that. And where I wanted to break this down into was between my retirement accounts from work, real estate income, and then just other sources of income. Now, I know that $4,000 a month approximately is going to come from an employer pension that I have. That is just something that is due to me because I work in a hazardous type of environment. And when you guys are out there looking for your jobs in the future, especially you younger folks out there, take that into account. If you you can get some sort of a pension that's guaranteed that can allow you to retire early, and versus having a huge salary on the front end, that may be something that you would be interested in. But I feel like $4,000 or so is going to end up coming from that. I'm looking for $4,000 additionally in real estate income through passive income. That's cash flow, not appreciation, not anything like that, just cash flow. I'm looking for $4,000, and then $2,000 a month from other sources. This might be from stocks as far as growth or dividends, YouTube revenue. If you guys like this video, you subscribe, you watch it, YouTube will pay me money for it, and then things like affiliate marketing, sponsorships, etc. Anything like that that's ancillary to the digital products that I put out here on this, with the content that I put out. So for that $4,000 a month that I'm trying to get from passive income through real estate, it would have taken about 20 to 40 doors in order to get that $4,000 a month take-home income if I am netting $100 to $200 per door. And now finding, buying, getting the financing set up, getting the down payments for that, and then managing that many units is not easy. To get even farther than that, if you start getting up into 50, 60, 100 units, it does start becoming a major hassle. You have to start hiring people in order to manage all those units. And then you just end up with things like evictions that you have to do, and other stuff like that that just doesn't happen with Airbnb, because, for example, you get your money up front with Airbnb instead of having to try to collect rent from tenants or anything. And in general, long-term real estate is boring. Airbnb is super exciting because you can also have these places to use as vacation rentals when you want to use them. You just block out dates, and so there's benefits beyond just the financial cash flow benefits. So with Airbnb, I would need as few as 4 properties with the way that we have our Airbnb business set up. Right now, we invest with a partner. We invest with my dad. So it's me, my wife, and my father. And each Airbnb nets me between $500 and $1,500 per month, and so we'll say that's an average of $1,000 per month, although really the months that are closer to $500 a month are much fewer than the months that are closer to $1,500 a month, so the average is probably closer to that $1,500 a month mark per property than the $500 a month. But we'll just say $1,000 to keep it round. So for me to get that $4,000 a month that I'm looking for out of my real estate portfolio in a cash flow basis, I only need 4 properties with a partnership in order to meet my goal. Now, if I buy any of them alone on my own, I obviously double the amount of income that I'm going to be able to take off of any of those properties, and so I need that many fewer in order to reach my goals. And this is why Airbnb and VRBO and short-term rentals, in general, depending on what platform you listen on, is so flipping powerful. You are able to get your desired results quickly, and the first properties can bring in the down payment money that you're going to need in order to get more properties for subsequent units, and you're going to be able to do it in a relatively quick time frame. Or you can even take, instead of reinvesting in properties, if you are just looking to, once you get your 4 or whatever, for me, once I get my 4, you can use your massive profits and reinvest that into stock market investments so that you can take your semi-passive income that you're getting through your Airbnb investments and make passive income off of that through growth and dividends in the stock market. That is a strategy that I use for the money that I get from my Airbnb rentals right now before I am retired. I take that money, I stick it in the stock market so that it can grow and is not just sitting stagnant in some sort of savings account. So when I want to buy my next Airbnb rental, I have all of the money that I made, plus all of the growth and dividends that it has accrued as well. And that is a super powerful way for you to grow the amount of money that you have ready to deploy into another Airbnb or long-term rental, if you even want to, mix and match. So all this has been about the cash flow side of this entirely. We haven't even spoken about all the other parts of real estate that make it a fabulous investment, because I've only been concerned about monthly cash flow so I can hit that $10,000 goal that I have set for me in order to punch out as soon as I'm eligible to retire from my 9-to-5 job. You still get all the benefits of note pay down when you pay your mortgage that the guests have paid essentially for you, the property still appreciate and you're still getting massive tax benefits in the form of depreciation and tax write-offs for all of the expenses that you occur in any given year. And so this is why I think that Airbnb is one of the best ways to invest in real estate for mainly for cash flow and for all those other reasons that I just listed. And I think that it can get you to your financial goals, to your financial freedom number, and it definitely to like a point of financial flexibility quicker than nearly any investment that I can think of off the top of my head. And if you guys are looking to get into Airbnb, you can check out these videos that are on the screen right now. They're going to tell you about our Airbnb business, about the type of cabins that we're buying, where we're buying them, how you can find a market that might be suitable for you to invest in the Airbnbs. And also, if you guys are interested in hosting, you can click the link down below. That should get you started on your hosting journey with Airbnb and get you on the road to reaching your financial freedom with Airbnb properties. Guys, I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe down below, hit the notification bell, like this video for the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you guys on the next one.